In this video, let's talk about icebreakers. No, icebreakers and energizers are not the same, though many people put them on one big pile, but to me they are a little bit different and they serve a different purpose. So let's look at what icebreakers are, when you use them, and I'll give you 3 different types of icebreakers you can run with any group at any time, anywhere. Let's do this. As part of innovation projects, I facilitate lots of engagements between all parties involved in innovation projects. Internal stakeholders, sometimes there's external partners there might be other companies involved, there might be suppliers involved, there might be a whole bunch of people who come together at different stages of the project to come together to either build ideas or to make decisions or to share information. Innovation needs a lot of momentum. Innovation needs a lot of energy behind it to keep that ball rolling. And when people haven't warmed up to each other, or they haven't warmed up to you or the context of what you're talking about, it can slow things down a little bit and make sure that you don't really get the best out of people, because everybody will be a lot more on guard. And my guess is the reason you got them together in the first place is because you want them actively involved, you want them to get engaged, you want them to put some skin in the game, and they're not going to do that when they're not warmed up. Like you would warm up before you go for a run or before you exercise. Once that body's warmed up, it's nicely fired up, it just gets things going. You can just get going without getting injured, without tripping halfway. Let me give you 3 different types of icebreakers with 3 examples of activities you can run anywhere, anytime with any group. Number 1, breaking the ice amongst people. The simple one is, before we get started, let's all do a quick round of introduction. But that's kind of boring. There's some other ways to break the ice which are a bit more interesting. Put people in small groups of 3, 4, maybe 5. Give them a couple of minutes to figure out the one thing that they all have in common. Go beyond the obvious, yeah? So not like, hey, we find out we're all human. Dig a bit further. Maybe they all went to the same school, maybe they all have the same hobby, maybe they are all left-handed, and the group with the most original connection wins a bottle of tequila. By the way, tequila, great way to break the ice. Don't do it at 9 o'clock in the morning. Number 2, breaking the ice between the people and the topic of your meeting or of your workshop. And a nice way to warm people up around the topic is to go around the room and one by one give everybody 45 seconds to just download everything they know, or even any questions that they might have regarding the topic. The rest just listens. You can't ask any questions, you cannot interrupt, you cannot criticize. It's just about going, I've got 45 seconds. All right, so I got pulled into this project and here's what I heard, and I'm interested to know more about this, and I've got a question about that. You go, thank you very much, and you just go on. Quick tip here, if you have a really big group, doing it one by one in front of the whole group might take forever. Break them up into smaller groups around a team, 6, 7 people around the table. Get them to do that same activity one by one. Everybody listens, they just do a quick download, and after that you ask each table to kind of give you the quick highlights of that round. And number 3. And the last one is breaking the ice with the activity. So let's say that you have a creative activity where it's time to explore possibilities and not judging the ideas yet. You need to get them out of their often typical work mode of finding the right answer to exploring new and different things and just being a bit more playful. One nice icebreaker I use for that one is word association. You know, something like this: cat, furball, football, the Netherlands, clogs, wood. I think you get it. Now, the purpose of this activity is not to get it right. The purpose of this activity is, of course, to engage with somebody else, to warm up their brain a bit, to make connections between things and just shouting things out without overthinking it, which is exactly what you need in a creative session. So, people icebreakers, topic icebreakers, activity icebreakers. Play around with some of these, make them work for you, and know that icebreaking is not a one-time activity. It's not a 5-minute thing you do and people are just miraculously all warmed up and completely trust each other and willing to work together. Icebreaking is a process that takes time. Think about other ways you can break the ice between people. Can you get them to meet before at some point, maybe online somewhere? Maybe there's a different way to break the ice with the topic by sending people some pre-reading or giving people a little activity to do. Or is there a way to break the ice with the activities? Maybe you can send them an agenda before, maybe there's a couple of instructions around activity they can practice before they even meet up with all the other people. Hey, I just met you and this is crazy. So I hope you enjoyed this video and check out some of these other ones maybe.